Om Yajnanantimirandhasya Jnananjanasalakya Chakshurmritam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCON official YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss some of the chapters starting from chapter 12 of Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya. A summary of the 12th chapter is given by Sri Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Amrit Prabha Bhashya as follows. This chapter discusses the transformation of ecstatic love that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu exhibited day and night. The devotee from Bengal, again journeying to Jagannath Puri to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. As usual, the leader was Sivananda Sen, who travelled with his wife and children because arrangements were delayed en route and Lord Nityananda didn't have a suitable place to reside. He became somewhat disturbed. Thus he became very angry with Sivananda Sen, who was in charge of the affairs of the party, and kicked him in loving anger. Sivananda Sen felt highly favored to have been kicked by Nityananda Prabhu, but his nephew Srikant Sen became upset and therefore left their company. He met Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at Jagannath Puri before the rest of the party arrived. That year, a devotee named Parameswara Das Modaka also went with his family to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at Jagannath Puri. The devotees often invited Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to eat with them. When the Lord bade them all farewell, he talked very pleasingly with them. The year before, Jagadananda Pandit had been sent to Sachimata with prasadam and cloth. This year, he returned to Puri with a big pot of fluorescent scented sandalwood oil to massage the Lord's head. The Lord, however, wouldn't accept the oil, and because of his refusal, Jagadananda Pandit broke the pot in front of him and began to fast. The Lord tried to pacify him and asked Jagannath Pandit to cook for him. Jagannath Pandit became so pleased when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted his cooking that he broke his fast. In this way, these subjects are described in detail in this chapter 12 of Antya. And I'm going to discuss some of the important verses and prayers of this chapter. Chapter 1 says, Shrutang nityam gyatang muda Chintatang bhakta Chaitanya Charitamritam. O devotees, may the transcendental life and characteristics of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always be heard, chanted and meditated upon with great happiness. So this pastime of breaking the sandalwood oil is described in this chapter in detail, and it is stated that Jagadananda Pandit is a Satyabhama, incarnation of Satyabhama. So just like Radharani, Jagadananda Pandit wanted to brought the sandalwood oil from Bengal for the Lord, for message of the Lord, particularly on his head and the rest of the body also. But Mahaprabhu didn't like, because he said it is Dari Sannyas. Just like a prostitute sannyasi, prostitute Dari sannyasi. And so Jagadananda Pandit was very, so to say, was having so much anger. You may say it is loving anger. So he broke that pot in front of him and fasted for some days. Then Mahaprabhu said to him, "You please cook for me." And then it was described how he broke his fast and started cooking for the Lord. So all these transcendental pastimes are described in this chapter. So I'm now going to discuss chapter 13 of this Antya. Bhaktivinoda Thakur gives the following summary of the 13th chapter in his Amrit Prabhavasya. Thinking Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in uncomfortable sleeping on bark of plantain trees, Jagadananda made a pillow and quilt for him. The Lord, however, didn't accept them. And then Swarup Damodara Goswami made another pillow and quilt from the finely shaded plantain leaves, and after strongly objecting, the Lord accepted them. With the permission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jagadananda Pandit went to Vrindavan, where he discussed many devotional subjects with Sanatana Goswami. There is also a discussion about Mukunda Saraswati's garment. When Jagadananda returned to Jagannath Puri, he presented Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu some gifts from Sanatana Goswami, and the incident of the pillow fruit took place. Once Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became ecstatic upon hearing the songs of the Devidasi. Unaware of who was singing, he ran toward her through thorny bushes. But when Govinda informed the Lord that it was a woman singing, he immediately stopped. By this incident, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed everyone that sannyasis and Vaishnavas should not hear women singing. So, when Raghunath Bhatta Goswami left Varanasi on his way to Jagannath Puri after completing his education, he met Ramadasa Vishwas Pandit. Vishwas Pandit was very proud of his education, and being an impersonalist, was not well received by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. A summary of the life of Raghunath Bhatta Goswami ends this chapter. So now I'm going to discuss some of the important verses of this chapter. Verse 1 says, Krishna vicheda jatartya khine chapi manastanu dadhati ullatam bhave jasyatam gauramasraye. Let me take shelter at the lotus feet of Lord Gaurachandra. His mind became exhausted and his body very thin from the pain of separation from Krishna. But when he felt ecstatic love for the Lord, he again became fully developed. So in this way, the Lord's pastime, very most confidential, you may say, was described in this Antya. So I mention here in this context that Mahaprabhu, he came to release this prema of Radharani. That's why he is inside Krishna and outside Radharani, to the complexion of Radharani. As I have mentioned in the beginning of Chaitanya Charitamrita, the 14 verses are there, and 6 verses describe about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the internal region of coming to this material world. So I am this video shooting this Chaitanya Charitamrita episodes in Bali, Indonesia. So I am going to show some of the very natural sights of Indonesia in this chapter, in this episode. So thank you very much for click on listening to this lecture, and please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like, and get blessings of the Lord. Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.